All right, money is not the end all be all for your life, but I'll tell you what, being broke sucks. So if you're tired of being broke, this video is for you. What's up guys, it's Jake from Money Talks, and in today's video, we're going over the 12 money rules to keep you from being broke so you can start working towards financial freedom. And the last rule is the most important, so stick around until the end of the video for some invaluable knowledge. All right, so first things first, I know I said being broke sucks already, but that's just what I think. That's my opinion. However, the average person has less than $1,000 in their bank account, so it's safe to say that most people are content with living paycheck to paycheck or being financially stressed for the rest of their lives. Now, if that's not what you want, if you really want to change your financial situation and not be like that guy, you have to first decide, I will no longer be average, I will no longer be mediocre, and I will no longer be broke. I can give you all the game, but until you have that mindset shift, nothing's really gonna change. Once you do that, then follow these 12 rules and you'll be set. Money rule number 1, track your expenses. What gets measured gets managed. You need to know exactly how much money is coming in and how much is going out on a monthly and yearly basis. The first step to improving your money situation is knowing exactly where your money is going. Get an overview of your finances so you have a clear starting point. Money rule number 2, set clear and specific financial goals. Once you know where you're starting, you can establish where you want to go. Your goals should be specific and have a timeline. So don't just say, I want financial freedom, whatever that means. Detail exactly what you want and when. A more specific goal would be, I want to save $100,000 for a down payment on a house by May 2035. Then work backwards from that goal. Okay, that means I need to save $10,000 per year, $833 per month. Now you have a benchmark for your goal. Money rule number 3, build an emergency fund. If you don't have 3 to 6 months of necessary expenses saved up, you have an emergency on your hands. Anyone who's an adult human will tell you it's not if something will go wrong, it's when something will go wrong. Emergencies pop up out of nowhere, and if you don't have the extra cash saved just in case, one emergency can throw your whole financial situation in the garbage. Money rule number 4, distinguish between wants and needs. Simply put, needs are baseline expenses. Housing, phone, internet, transportation, food, childcare. You can't really live in a first world country today without all these things. Wants are any expenses outside of that. Just be careful, there are a lot of wants disguised as needs. You might need a car, you do not need a Porsche. You need to eat, you do not need a DoorDash Cheesecake Factory every night. Money rule number 5, build a budget that works for you. Budgeting separates those who are financially responsible from those who are not. I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt, if you're not budgeting, you have no clue where you truly are financially. Start simple, like a percentage budget. Separate your money into 3 categories: 50% to your needs, 25% to your wants, and 25% to saving and investing. By the way, guys, if you need help following these money rules, DM me on any of the socials at Money Talks Jake for help organizing your finances and taking control of your money. Money rule number 6, automate good money habits. Set a time for you to sit down and go over your finances at least once a month. If you get paid every 2 weeks like most people do, you should have a routine every time that money gets deposited into your account. You can also automate transfers into savings and investment accounts so you don't even have to think about those things. Money rule number 7, stop trying to impress people. Keeping up with the Joneses is a famous phrase for a reason. Most people are so concerned with what others think of them, they're willing to put themselves in a financial hole just to look like they have more money than they actually do. I got news for you, no one actually cares. Money rule number 8, avoid lifestyle inflation. Naturally, as you make more money, you'll start to spend more. That's perfectly fine, as long as your spending doesn't outpace what you earn. An easy way to make sure this doesn't happen is to have a designated percentage of your income to go towards saving and investing, no matter how much you make. Money rule number 8, slow down your spending. A lot of money problems could be avoided by simply avoiding impulse purchases. When making any significant purchase, and that threshold will be different for everyone, take your time. What you'll find is that most things that you absolutely have to have in the moment become less and less important to you when you actually think hard about it over time. Money rule number 10, never go into debt for anything that depreciates in value. Taking out debt on things that go down in value is one of the quickest ways to become financially ruined. If ever you go into debt for any reason, it should be used as a tool to make you more money than you otherwise would have been able to. But for most people, just stay away from debt in general. Money rule number 11, invest early, invest often. Put all the money you can into appreciating assets. Stock market, real estate, business ownership. I'm good with all of that. But for the love of God, invest your money. If nothing else, put it in a damn Roth IRA. People literally miss out on millions of dollars by not investing. It's insane. And money rule number 12, never stop learning. Of course, you should be a student of money and how it works, but this rule can be applied to every other aspect of development in life. The day you stop learning is the day you stop earning. And your potential for growth is only limited by your knowledge. So always seek to learn more and you will inevitably find success. And you can watch this video right here to learn why you should pay attention to your money. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. I'm out.